Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's Beer Reviews. Hope you're all doing well today. I've got a big IPA for you today. It's an IPA from Burning Sky Brewery out of Sussex. Or was it Furler? Name of the area they're from? Can't remember now. Yeah, Furler, which is near Lewes in Sussex. This is their Loads of Noise IPA. It's coming in at 7.4% ABV. Let's have a look at the artwork on that one. Very, very cool. I'm loving that. I do like the style of the art that goes on the Burning Sky cans. Really, really smart. I do like that one. What's it say about the beer? Loads of Noise, a crisp finishing IPA in our house style. Hopped with Columbus, Amarillo and an abundance of mosaic. Unfiltered, unpasteurised, may contain sediment, store cool, drink fresh. Ingredients: water, malted barley, malted wheat, hops and yeast. 440ml can. Picked this one up in a beer shop in St Albans. I'm not going to lie, I've had it before. One or two of you may have watched a live stream that I did. I do my live stream every Saturday afternoon, the Lowell Pub Live. I drank this beer on one of the live streams without really thinking about it. Just cracked open a can and drank it. And it was absolutely fantastic. So I went out and bought another can with a view to actually doing a proper review. So in it goes into the glass. Leave the can there so we can see the, as ever, fantastic artwork from Burning Sky. Straight away, the aroma, the hops bouncing out. Loads of ripe tropical fruit, mango, passion fruit, a bit of pineapple, tiniest bit of grapefruit. It's really tropical. I mean, crazy tropical, and it smells like fresh tropical fruit. There's no like mistaking it. The amount of hops that have gone into this, that's a big tropical fruit aroma. It smells gorgeous. There it is in the glass, hazy golden colour. It's still got a solid one finger, slightly fluffy looking white head to it. Lots of bubbles on that one. Can't really make out the carbonation. A few bubbles popping up at the bottom of the glass, which you might see there. There we go. There's the carbonation. The light's working quite nicely for that on this video. That's the result. Yeah, it looks lovely. The aroma's incredible. Again, ripe mango, pineapple, passion fruit, a little bit of citrus. It smells absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to get stuck in. Cheers, guys. Oh yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. I was slightly nervous because the last time I drank this I'd had a few and I wasn't sure if my taste buds were just messing me about, but no, they weren't messing me about. This is an absolutely fantastic IPA. The amount of hops that have gone into this, there's actually almost a little bit of hop burn. I say burn, burn's a little bit of a harsh term. Warmth, should I say, from the hops at the back end. It is 7.4% ABV, so I guess you are getting a little bit of that alcohol on it. But it is so drinkable. It's so tropical. It's so fruity. Oh, well carbonated as well. Good carbonation. Big passion fruit, mango flavour. Huge, in fact. Well carbonated, and that carbonation does that little bit just to kind of throw the hoppy character around your palate. Really good. And it's balanced. It's got a really nice hoppy bitterness as well to it. The hops completely take over on this one. It's brilliantly made. Brilliantly made. Lovely mouthfeel. Ridiculously drinkable. I've just done a really long day's graft. It's the first beer I've had since I got in from work. And it's almost too good. It's almost too good for a first beer of the evening. I probably should have just had like a lager or something. Because this is actually quite complex. There's a bit of orange juice as well. A bit of fresh orange, mango, passion fruit, a bit of grapefruit, subtle grapefruit. Here comes the bitterness. That bitterness comes in It's a really satisfying bitterness, and it balances out the kind of the subtle sweetness from the tropical fruit that meets you on arrival really well. And then you get that warmth, slight warmth, a little bit of that 7.4% ABV. This is a banging IPA. It really is. You're going to want to drink a few of these. That's the danger with this beer. Probably, I wouldn't say it's fair. I say it's not fair to say this drinks like a 7.4% ABV. It probably doesn't, but you can tell it's a plus 5% beer. It is very, very warming. The hops really give off a lot of character on the flavour of this beer. It's really drinkable. It really coats the palate. My palate now is absolutely smothered. Tropical fruit, bitterness now, hoppy characters just all over my palate. It's wonderful. Absolutely beautifully made IPA. And I really like the way that's been done. The hops on this. Like I say, there's stages to it. I think I said this before. Every good IPA for me should have stages. And every one of them should be good, so that you get a nice balance throughout. It's a full experience rather than just all right, there's a bit of that at the beginning and then nothing else. This continues all the way through. You greet it. It's got quite a good bit of body to it, this beer. Doesn't look like it should have, but you can see the lacing on the glass. The quality of it is there for everyone to see. But you're met with quite a big tropical fruit hit straight away. And the body, it clings to your palate. It swamps itself around your teeth and around your gums and everything. It really takes over your taste buds. The carbonation in the body greets you. And you get mango, passion fruit, bit of grapefruit, tiny bit of pineapple as well, orange juice. Here comes the bitterness now. Big rush, a hoppy bitterness, but it doesn't overpower what's come before it. There's that lovely balance between the fruit and then the bitterness from the hops. It's balanced beautifully. And like I say, all good IPA should have a balance to them. And the bitterness and the hoppiness of it lingers. There's a lingering bitterness to this beer. And you can still taste that tropical fruit that met you initially. It's still there. The whole flavour to this beer sticks around. It's wonderful. It's a cracking beer. Burning Sky, Loads of Noise IPA. I think this might actually be the first Burning Sky beer I've reviewed on the channel. Excuse me. Which is well overdue, because they are knocking out some absolute belters at the moment. Totally recommend this one if you can find it. Like I say, I picked this one up in Beer Shop, London Road, St Albans. Or they are online as well. I think it's beershophq.com. Well worth a look. Got some cracking beers in there. This for me is just a perfect IPA. And I've got it at it's been out of the fridge for a little while. So it's more sort of chilled as opposed to ice cold. And I think that's probably about the right temperature for it, because I'm really getting all of the characteristics of the hops. So yeah, it's a lovely beer. It's an absolutely belting IPA. It's good enough for me to give a 10 out of 10. I've had 2 cans of this stuff now, and I'm well impressed, and I now just want to go out and get some more. Burning Sky, once again, with their Loads of Noise IPA, 7.4% ABV IPA. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Wonderful stuff. Do check it out if you get the opportunity. I hope you've enjoyed this review, guys. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Really do appreciate that. Until my next one, you take care.